I feel very lucky to be the mother of 2 lovely boys, but I have to admit there are some times when I feel like I'm missing a little bit of girly glam. So you can imagine my excitement when my client called me and asked me if I would do not 1, but 2 little girls' rooms. I think I might have done a little bit of a happy dance. These 2 adorable girls are 8 and 10. I sat down with both girls because I find it's very important to get a kid's take on what they want in their space. I want them to love it. So we had a little chat, and then I went and collected wallpaper and fabrics and art and stuff for them to see, and then we sat down and had a design meeting. It was awesome.
Did you really?
Yeah, on the floor in the bedroom. This little sweetheart is 8 years old and surprised me when she said her favorite color was turquoise. So I really thought that that was cool, and it started to come out that she was a bit more, eclectic, and she liked things that were collected, and she loved her treasures. And so I wanted to give her that turquoise, beautiful princess room. Turquoise is actually one of my favorite colors as well, but I actually find it can be tricky to work with. You don't want to overwhelm the space with turquoise. I find it works really good as an accent. So what we did is found this gorgeous velvet turquoise, and we did that in her drapes. And then we just added little accents of turquoise into the room. On her desk, she's got a cute little jewelry box. We found these really cute pillows from Tonic Living for her bed. They're totally funky and fun, and then have a little bit of that turquoise in there too. So just little bits. I have to say there's 2 things that had the biggest impact design-wise in here. As soon as we put up this gold and white wallpaper from Memo Showroom, the room transformed. And it didn't feel like little girly, it felt sophisticated. So that combined with the velvet drapes, all of a sudden we were 80% there. Charlotte is a sweetheart and always sleeps with a nightlight, and she wanted the canopy princess bed. So the way we did that for her was having the dream on the wall, which is so sweet, and the swagging linen over her bed, which I love. But these are elements that are easy to take down and replace with more grown-up things. So this room will definitely grow with her as she goes into her teenage years. So surprisingly enough, with all of the beauty and glam and cuteness and plushness in these rooms, both girls, the biggest squeals of delight came when the orbit chairs arrived, and they went into them and we could barely get them up. Typical kids. My other tiny client, Sophia, was all about pink. Sometimes when I design a space, I really like doing tone on tone everywhere. Just make it really soft, subtle. So the drapes are the same color as the wallpaper, it's the same color as the bedding. A lot of the decorative elements in there are also in that tone. So even though the whole space is pink, it feels very soothing and beautiful. We were super lucky in Sophia's room to have built-ins that were already there. They're this lovely shade of gray, which I think will actually grow up with her quite nicely. Over the built-ins is one of my favorite things in her room. We found this gorgeous, had it made actually, flower art from Etsy. You can customize the colors and the sizes and the shapes, and then just had it cascade down that wall, and it's the most beautiful thing, and it actually completes that room. We did want to reuse some of the girls' original pieces just to save some money in the budget. So we kept the beds, we kept the desks, and we kept all their stuffies. Don't get me wrong, I do love a good princess room, and so we had to add some of those elements to these spaces. In Sophia's room, we have this beautiful cloud-like chandelier that just feels like you're floating. And then she's got all kinds of plush and gold and bling. It's just the perfect amount, I think, that says I'm a princess, but doesn't scream I'm a princess. Once these rooms were done, I definitely got my girly fix. I may spend more time in here than needed. Little 8-year-old Trish would have been very happy with this space. I think I would never have left it. Little 47-year-old Trish would like it too, though.